When you learn another language, it makes you see things from a different perspective. It kind of changes the way you express yourself. It changes the way you see the world to some degree, and I think that's always a good thing.
Mary Antonia Andronis has called many places home, from Chicago to Spain to Ecuador, but Marquette has held a special place in her heart since the early 1990s. Mary's family moved to the area from the south side of Chicago when she was in high school, and she graduated from Marquette Senior High School and Northern Michigan University. She's something of a world traveler, having lived in several different continents since that time, but Marquette is the place she says she always wanted to return to.
My family is here, but the community over the last 30 years that we've been able to be involved with, and the people, and watching Marquette grow has been really amazing. It's changed so much in the last 30 years, and I see a lot of great things happening.
One of those changes is an interest in other languages. Mary is passionate about the Spanish language and culture, and she wanted to share that with her community. So in 2017, Mary founded Comunitaria Language School.
Comunitaria is a locally based, small-scale language school. This is our one-room schoolhouse. The goal initially has been, for the last year and a half that I've been open, to provide low-cost lessons that are scalable to people's schedules and for all ages.
Mary teaches Spanish primarily, along with some English as a second language courses, but her impact on the community doesn't stop at language classes. Mary meets with some of the community members taking classes from her for knitting and crafting nights, workshops, and discussion groups. Another way Mary helps those interested in learning Spanish is by hosting Spanish conversation groups at local venues. She says that Spanish is increasingly more common in the United States, and she's excited by the interest she's seen here in Marquette.
Language is something that we kind of take for granted. We all speak language, right? And we tend in the United States to mostly focus on English, and that's kind of changing. We actually have more Spanish speakers in the US than Spain has at this point. So Spanish is a really growing language, and it's one of those languages that's really useful, not maybe necessarily in Marquette or this region, but in a lot of other places, and it's becoming increasingly relevant here too.
Mary's language classes are making an impact in Marquette and across the globe. Many of Mary's students plan to travel to Spanish-speaking countries, and every once in a while, she teaches a student intending to move to one. The Tom Baldini Scholarship will not only help Mary to continue offering Spanish courses, but also to connect her with even more of this community.
Going forward, it's going to allow me, I hope, to forge a lot of new connections with people in Marquette, to talk with other small business owners and other people in the region. A lot of professional development too in the coming year is what I'm looking forward to. And really it's just a great group of people to have connections with.
Reporting in Marquette for ABC 10 and the CW5, I'm Lily Simmons.